can sort of tell people of the world about the impacts of sexual abuse? How do you think we can put this in a film, but also make it very entertaining for the people?
Firstly, like from the very beginning, children, they don't know how it is good, how it is bad, so we need to explain how children are confused and they don't know what is good and what is bad for somebody touching them in the intimate places, that it's not normal. You need just to explain that it's not, that it's your boundary, that you need to protect it, that it's not normal if sometimes in families it's even father who can do it for children or mother, and maybe in school or somewhere we need to explain it. And to show it in a film, as you said, in a fun way, it's complicated, I don't know.
Well, in an entertaining way, that people want to watch it, but it's also...
Make it interesting.
Yeah.
It's a question with a star. Very difficult. Well, I think that in any way this topic is interesting for people, and it's always like all the humanity in all the ages were interested only after hearing this word sex. That's it. That's enough for interest someone. He will listen, he will be interested, because it's still, even now when it's so open and everyone speak about it, still it's something censored, still something mystery and closed. And when somebody tell it, you are like, oh, what do you think about it? Everyone is interested. So I think it will be not so difficult to make it interesting.
For some people it's more of a easy to talk about. And for some people it's very, like, they feel very suppressed when talking about this topic.
Yeah.
So what would you say to those people who feel very suppressed when talking about this topic?
It depends on the education, of course, how you discuss it with your parents, with your friends. And I think in any topic, even not concerning sex, in any other topic, when you have this difficult to talk about, it means that you have something that is not worked inside you, that you can't speak about it. So it's not normal to not speak about something, about death. For example, me as a Ukrainian, a lot of people say, I will not speak with you about war because I know it's painful for you. I say, no, I worked with it, I know that I accepted it in my life, it happened. What can I do? I can't be all my life traumatized because of it. And yeah, of course I will be. It will never go from me, but I can do my best to work with it and to speak with it about it calmly, normally. So about sex, if someone has this difficulty, he needs to work with himself and understand that it's a normal topic, it's a life, it's something that everyone should speak about.
And for those women who have experienced something like this in their life, how can we provide help to them through this brand?
It's very difficult if you really experienced it. As I said, when you had trauma, you will never work with it on 100%. It will stay with you. It will make a part of you, but you need to make less impact on you from this and live a normal life, continue. The most important, I think, is to say that you are normal. It's not because of you. It's not you are the problem of this sexual abuse, because a lot of people say it's the problem of two people. For example, if you're adult, you accepted it or you permitted it, but it's not truth. It's only the problem of the person who did it. And that's already very helpful when you know that it's not your fault. It's already big work, a big step, because we all get used to search a problem in ourselves, search our guiltiness, what we did wrong, where skirt or swimwear too open, for example, but all the swimwear open. You can't hide your body and hide yourself from the abuser. You are not making from yourself victim like this. It's also only the trauma of this abuser. And I think it will be really helpful to understand that everything's okay about you. So only the problem of another person, and you are not lucky enough to be in this surrounding of this person. And you can continue live your life, be beautiful, wear open clothes, wear swimsuit. Everything's okay about you.
All these women who sort of will go towards prostitution, for example. Do you think something like that can be prevented from a woman sort of going in that direction, like just for money?
I don't know, because it's easy money, and a lot of women choose it for themselves, and they are okay with it, to be in this easy way. Not everyone wants to make efforts. It's normal. We always search the easiest way possible. What can we do with it to make it less? Maybe to look at the reason why there is so much demand on the prostitution. It's because of men. Because men prostitutes are really so much less statistically existing, because not a lot of women use this service. It's all about demand. And what to do with that? I think when we go to this future now and everyone become a little bit more introverted, if you watch, for example, Asian world, and there are a lot of already like robot girlfriends, you know, with who you can speak, with who you can have sex, or maybe even dolls with who you can have sex. Maybe some men in future will cover this need with this not real woman. We don't know. We don't know how to develop. And with the development of these glasses, where you can really you can like lie to your brain about everything what's happening around you, and your brain thinks it's truth because it's all realistically. Maybe there will be also another solution. Everything will change.
But don't you think like something like that would make that person very distant from society?
For sure. We are going in that direction, for sure, all the humanity.
And what about the women who are sort of forced into prostitution? It's not their will, but they have to do something like that. How can we save those women?
For example, like slavery. Like a lot of mafia, let's say, who does it, they collaborate with police to continue doing it and give corrupt the police. It's not normal. How to deal with this? We live in our capitalistic world where everything is decided by money. It's too complicated question. We can't just change something, one thing. We need to change all the system. I think it will always exist. For example, some countries make it legal. It's maybe it can help, by the way, because you need to pay tax. It's not so interesting economically for you. Some countries make something not legal, but it develops black market. So there is no one solution.
And what about have you ever experienced something like that in your life?
Like sex slavery? Yes, I had a story because I'm a dancer, and when I had 16 years, I decided that I want to work abroad, to go for the contract into any country. I was just searching for something really quick. I didn't have experience, so I just took the first work that came in my hands, and I was like, "Oh, I go abroad. I will earn money." I was so excited, and I went to Cyprus, and I didn't ask myself a question why they said to come from North Cyprus to South Cyprus, and they explained it like a visa will be longer. You will have a possibility to stay for 3 months and not for 1 if you go directly to South. And I was like, okay, I will not double check in Google, I believe you. It was my first mistake. So I came, and we needed to. So North Cyprus, it's like a part that Turkey thinks that it's their part, but all of the other world don't accept it. So it's like a strange territory which is no one is controlling it. It's a strange territory. And South Cyprus, it's Cyprus, a Greek part of Cyprus. So I needed to pass this border. So when I went out from Ukraine, in my passport was a stamp that I went out of Ukraine. When I came, there was no stamp. So I'm lost somewhere, nowhere. And nobody knows where to search for me. And when I passed this border to South Cyprus, no stamp as well. So lost person. Nobody can find me, and it was a perfect deal for them. So they invited a lot of girls, like a dancer, to make a performance in the restaurant, normal show, normal choreography. We didn't had any doubts that it can be something dangerous. But after we passed this border, and began a lot of problems, because on the border was police. They were used that a lot of young girls pass this border, and young beautiful girls, where are you going, interested? And we were like, what's happening? Why you don't let us go? And they're just used to this situation. Mm-hmm. They didn't want us to pass. After we deal with it, and when we arrived to another city. We were like, you told us we will go to this city. And they said, no, there are problems with apartments, blah, blah, blah. We were like, okay. And what we learned after, so we were, we didn't take money with us. We were 1 week without work, without salary, without money. And we told it to one guy. And he said, I will show you to one club. Maybe he will advise you work. I said, okay. So we went there. And when this guy, the director of this big club, he learned with who we came to Cyprus. He understood everything. He didn't tell us nothing. We were supposing what's happening. And he said, do you have your phone? Do you have your passport? They wanted to take our passport. Fortunately, even young, we knew that you can't give passport for anyone. So we said, yes, why are you asking? And he said, I will come for you tomorrow. So he came with his wife, pregnant, crying. She said, you are in the hands of a terrible mafia. And we were like, maybe it's a game and these good people are bad. We don't know who is bad, who is good. We were so confused. We were crying. We didn't know what to do. And they said, go with us. We will help you. Should we go with them or should we stay with? But it was also so obvious. It was like an acting game, like a role play, because one side was really so angelic and another so demonic. Like they were in these leather jackets with black glasses, really like mafia, and another pregnant woman who speaks Russian with us. Like it was already like they planned it, you know. And so good people. So we thought maybe they want to fool us totally what's happening. And after we knew that these good people were really good people and they saved our lives, and we didn't go to this city because a lot of police were searching for this mafia there, because they had this enormous building with a lot of floors, with a lot of young girls who came like us to dance, and who came to this house, and they were without passport, without their phones, only with the old ones, just to have the connection with the manager mafia. So they had no go out, exit from this building. There was security, they were really close there, and they needed to have sex with clients. They had no option. They can't go out of this building. And a lot of girls finished their life with suicide because they couldn't do it, and they just jumped from the window or from the rooftop. And the police were searching for this mafia in this city. So that's why we didn't go to the city, and we were really saved, I don't know by what power in this world. And if not that situation, not this perfect timing, let's say, who knows, maybe I will not be in life anymore, and what will happen with me. So,
did you have access to phones and things at that time?
Yes.
And were you able to call anybody, or?
Yes. But they wanted to take our passports. They said, can we check if they put you a good visa with 3 months to stay long with us? We said, we will not give you a passport. Fortunately, 16 years. We just opened like this, our visa. Okay, we take it with us. Fortunately, passports were still with us. So we would just run away. Mafia didn't know that we ran away. We just went with these good people, and after they provided work for another girls, and girls worked there 3 months all the summer, and they come back again and again later. So it was a good end for us, happy end. And I just told this story very shortly, without details, to my ex-boyfriend. And he said, no, I'm coming. And he came like the next day, and he took me back to Ukraine. So yeah. Crazy story. I can't. Now I'm telling it. I can't believe it was in my life. I just like I saw it in one film. It feels like this because my brain.
How about we make an actual film on this story then?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it really sounds like a film for me. Even now, I'm like, no, it's not. It was not me. I don't believe it's possible.
And what would you advise all the women of the world how to sort of not fall in that trap like that?
Well, when you are a dancer, for example, and you have so much opportunity to go to the contract, you need also only to go with a like agencies that you already know, that somebody worked from your friends, that went already for this contract. Never go on something unknown that you just saw in the internet. It should be really good and big agency with a good reputation. I think I was just too young and not experienced. That's why I was ready for everything. But it's not a good... it was a big lesson for me that I shouldn't do it anymore.
So we have a script for the film then?
Scenario, yeah. Real life. And I also invited my friend with me from Ukraine to go. I said, go to this contract, and I felt so bad and guilty in front of her. I didn't know what I forced her to do as well.
I grew up in Russia, so it was like, do you think the culture in that part of the world is more towards like mafia and and dancers and things like that?
In Eastern Europe, I think no, because it's mostly in these countries like Turkey, Cyprus. No, I don't think it's in our countries. I think it's countries from where people are interested to invite girls, because most of the girls are beautiful, take care of themselves, and also these countries are less developed, so we have less salaries, and it's easy to attract us with a little bit more money, but for European girls, for example, it will be less money than they earn, and they will never accept a contract to go somewhere dance for this money. But for Ukrainian, it can be double their salary, so they will be happy to go.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. If you were to fund a project to protect women, what would that project sort of have in that specific? What would that project be about?
Protect from sexual abuse?
Mm-hmm.
It's really a very complicated question because you need to change everything in the world. And not only women suffer from sexual abuse.
Men as well.
Yeah. I think in every question that we have problems with security, our world function like this, society, that we have the special forces that need to protect us normally, like police. And I think that it's not working perfectly, let's say, in a lot of countries. I think it's really rare to meet good governmental protection in any country. And I think it's their task, normally, should be, when we already have these problems. If you want to look in the beginning, because everything is a circle, everywhere there are reasons and consequences. All the problems like this also are caused because of mental disorders of people. Normal people will never abuse someone, even mentally, not sexually, for sure. So it's not normal mentally people who does it. How to avoid this? Special education for parents, special test before to become a parent. I don't know. A lot of special classes in the school, special psychologists somewhere, I don't know. It's a complicated question.
Do you think Celeste has swimwear, lingerie, and sex education and things related to that within this platform? How do you think people can be educated about sex education and also sort of at the same time educated about the specific cause?
Specific
cause, like the sexual abuse.
How to connect it with swimsuit.
Yeah.
So me as a teacher of high heels dance, I think that I make a little bit of sex education as well, because I show women that they can be themselves, that they can not think, oh my God, I look not beautiful if I have 1 kilogram plus, for example, or I don't know how to move, or just women has too much pressure from society, I think, and that not give them to live a free and happy life without any doubts in themselves. Because I think every woman that I know, she thinks she's less beautiful than she is. She is less, and she even don't know what she hides inside of her. So my mission is open it and to say everything is good with you, everything's okay with you. You can be anything you want and not be shy of it, and not be shy and hide your sexuality as well. So I think with lingerie and with swimsuit, it's really obvious that these clothes are beautiful and sexy. So I think a lot of women now especially in Europe, they are a bit scared of being beautiful, let's say, because they think that if I will be too much beautiful, too much sexy, I will have problems from men who will come and abuse me or do something to me because I'm in these beautiful clothes, for example. And I think that it's not correct. Again, that for example, I think it's impossible to attract normal person to make a sexual abuse to you. It's only crazy people who does it, and for them it's not important who you will abuse. You can't do it with a beautiful swimsuit. And I think that women should not be afraid to be beautiful, because now a lot of people a lot of women wear oversized, these big pants, and try to be a bit like a guy, look like a man, to hide herself maximum from men's attention. But I think that women need to have this pleasure and satisfaction of normal and healthy attention, and maybe we should do something with these crazy abusers first. And there is nothing wrong with women. I think that that can be the main message, like you can be sexy and beautiful and not be scared of sexual aggression.
Mm-hmm. I guess there has to be this understanding of consent between the two partners. And when there isn't that consent, then that goes in the area of sexual abuse. And what do you think of the makeup culture? Mm-hmm. Like, is it very vital to have... why do women want to wear makeup in the first place?
It's totally marketing thing. Because, for example, before, nobody put makeup. When you put makeup in the evening, you need to remove it. When you remove it, you need to do something with your skin, because you removed protection from your skin. So after removing makeup, you need to put serum, put cream, put a lot of skincare to get rated again, to come back this protection. And after these products, your skin becomes more dirty, let's say. And after you need to remove this dirtiness with a special cleanser, peeling, and after you remove even more of this protection, and after you need to put even more this serum and cream, and it's crazy circle which give a lot of money to the beauty industry that is created from nothing, from nowhere, just on the again that I told with what I do with women, shows them that everything is okay. They don't need to have this much pressure on how they need to be. They can be whatever they want to be, however they want to be. So with makeup it's the same, because we have now such high beauty standards, again promoted, because a lot of marketing teams from each brand works and try to have this competition to win each other, to try to go deep inside the head, to give this idea to women how you need to look like. So we have this high standards of beauty that you need to try to run away. So of course every woman wants to be more beautiful, and that's why she need to use makeup, for example, like one of the options. And that's the only reason that it's like a game, our life, where this was created from nowhere, and now we are following the rules of this game.
Would you be interested in making a course to sort of help women be themselves more, instead of worrying about, all of these beauty standards and this and that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think it's the most beautiful that we have. It's ourselves, and we don't need to be all the same beauty standards from the picture and TV. We need to just see our innate like our settings, innate settings, let's say, that we have from our birth, because sometimes you can't have this body from Victoria's Secret, because you already, even with your bones, you can't. So you don't need to suffer and to make you guilty because you don't have it. You just need to find how beautiful your body is already. So, and the same with your face. Everyone is so unique, and for example, a lot of women think, if I'm not so beautiful, I will not find a partner. But partners, they also have this from the very beginning. We find in faces something that attracts us because we feel with our nose these pheromones from another person, and we understand that our children will be more healthy like this. So if we will make all plastic surgery and make our lips enormous and change ourselves, you will not attract the right person, maybe even. So you will for sure attract someone, because everyone has some different tastes, and it's very stupid to try to be everyone the same person. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a problem of nowadays that we don't value enough personality and uniqueness.
Yep. I personally find it weird when people put Botox in lips and things, but I don't know how that culture started, but it's
money, promotion, marketing. Mm. Yeah, it's really very powerful thing. How deep they go into psychology. Even now, when I started to make videos for social media, I'm so shocked. Like everything just lost sense for me when I understood deeply how it works. That every creator just follows these rules, how to find these triggers in our head, and to make us spend more time in this social media, because social media algorithm make you to create this content like this to make clients to stay more time possible in the social media. For example, Instagram, not exit Instagram the whole day. It's the goal of the social media. So creator who does content which make people stay in this social media, they are good for the algorithm. So creators does do this, and clients spends a lot of time. And now when I see these videos, I understand every video, how they for who they did it, what is the target audience, what are the triggers that they used, and why people react on it. And it's lost all the sense for me to watch it, because it's just the play, like manipulation, enormous manipulation. It's crazy, yeah. And the sleeps and everything, it's the same. It's just promotion, fashion. Like also all the brands, let's say Dior and Louis Vuitton. Mm-hmm. People even made a lot of researches, like in marketing, how it works, that we want this brand, and that in our head, in our psychology, we estimate the brand like a person unconsciously. And for example, if someone say, Dior is so bad, or for example, if you use iPhone and someone say, iPhone is such a shit, I use only Samsung, let's say, and you will feel this feeling of empathy for this person and protection. You will say, no, iPhone is good, like if it was your friend, because you had so much proofs from everywhere, from promotions, from another people who use it, and you feel yourself this team with iPhone users, so you will protect it. And it's crazy. Mm-hmm. A lot of interesting things about marketing.
What's your favorite brand, and what emotion does it make you feel?
Interesting. I don't know what to answer. I really understood that when I learned more and more about this, how it works, it really lost sense for me. When I watch all these brands, and I understand that this no brand sweater attracts me more than this very luxury sweater. I will not buy this luxury sweater just because of this brand. I understand that it's nothing, it's just a name. And even now when they have those lots of scandals that also slaves do these expensive bags, and they cost 20 euros to produce, and they sell it for 2,000 at least. So there is really no sense, only name, only the branding, and I don't know, just to show someone, I don't see so much sense in it.
So we see like Louis Vuitton making hotels in Paris and things in big shapes of bags.
Yeah, I saw.
So do you think that's going a bit too far into making a brand into like
No, they are right. It's perfect. I'm inspired of businesses like this. But me as a client, aware client and conscious of all of it, I really like aesthetics, and I like when somebody, maybe not Louis Vuitton, but just a normal restaurant made very beautiful and aesthetically, but overpriced. I will still go there because it's beautiful atmosphere. You feel yourself a princess or something. And in Louis Vuitton, it gives you psychologically amazing feelings. And even if I'm aware of it, I will go there to feel it and pay this overpriced. But I know what's happening, you know. But they did a crazy empire of their branding, and it's really inspiring how you can fool all the world, you know, and make so much fans. Because for all the people, you need to find your, like as we said, we want to be personality, but we don't know who we. Even I watched yesterday Kung Fu Panda 3, and even there it was this same topic about who you are, your personality, and a lot of people ask themselves this question and they don't know. So we find answers in religion, we find answers in these brands. For example, brands is only emotions that you have when you wear it. For example, if you wear Ralph Lauren, you feel yourself like you are on a golf field or in tennis court, and you feel yourself from the rich family, and it gives you these emotions like you see this from the promotions. And also they use influencers that correspond for the brands. So like this, you identify yourself like these people from the promotion, and it gives you feelings that you are someone, that you have this personality, you identified yourself like this. So it's what people are missing, and what they need is to identify themselves with something, and you can play on it very easily. Even if you are not. For example, you can feel yourself from rich family, but you are not.
Let's say what are 10 tips you would give to a woman to sort of help them be themselves?
So personal, because for each person it's different reason as well. So 10 tips for everyone. I would say that dance help a lot. So I advise passing more time in front of the mirror for each woman, and with positive emotions. A lot of people say you need to say these affirmations and everything, but you can stand in front of the mirror, say I'm beautiful but don't believe it, for example, and it will not help you. You can even don't say anything, but you need to have this inspiring from yourself. See yourself and think, wow, beautiful, amazing. and really think it. No, you don't need to tell it. Just emotionally have this pleasure to spend the time with yourself. And what I advise is to put your favorite music, to be in front of the mirror, to put beautiful clothes, maybe lingerie, and to dance, to enjoy yourself, and to watch how you are amazing, to open just in front of yourself even, because it's crazy. We think we are shy of another people, but a lot of people can't do it even when they're alone at home, and they even can't watch themselves in the eyes in the mirror. It's crazy, yeah. So we need to start to work from these small things, to love yourself, to find something good in yourself. What else? It's very important to surround yourself with supportive people. For someone, for example, they have not really supportive parents who can say always, you are stupid or something like this, but it's your parents, what can you do? So it's complicated. Maybe you need to speak with them less, to move from the house if you live with them. But you can choose your friends, you can choose your partner, and it's very important. And the partner can be a perfect psychologist for you if your partner accepts your personality, who you are. So it's really help a lot when someone accepts all the parts of personality that you have, maybe even some negative, because a lot of people are scared to show the negative parts of character because they think it's something bad. But it's crazy, but for another people it makes you closer and make your empathy work better and understand that you are a normal person as me, and it's only help you to build a better relationship, to show your negative sides, because everyone have it. So you need to really accept everything that you have, and to realize the first thing is you need to see the truth about yourself, and to accept it and to love it, because there is no more person like you. You are the only one. It's already something that, and you need to understand that you were born like this, you are alone like this, nobody else is like you, you are unique already just because of these facts. And you have only one life after you will die, and what? And when you had this unique life, why you don't love it? It's crazy that you are one of millions of people, but you are another. It's amazing, I think. I can't find 10 tips. It's too personal.
And what do you think of less second social cause of EMF protection?
Social cause?
The second social cause of EMF protection.
Why second?
So the first social cause is sexual abuse.
Yes.
And the other thing is the EMF protection from radiation from basically mobile phones, cell phone towers, this and that. So we're sort of trying to promote people to go in the water, go to the beach, and also basically be more protected even in intimate moments, such as bedroom with what you're wearing, which is the loungewear.
Yeah, now we can't live without a phone, and a lot of people are 24/7 with it in your hand. So it's very important to have this protection. We have a lot of people, nearly everyone who I know, have this headache every day. It's crazy. We are not resting enough because of it. I'm not really into scientific details, how it's working exactly, but it's for sure that it's around of us every day, all the techniques and the Wi-Fi and these signals, 4G, 5G, and it would be nice to be protected from it. I think now it's just something new, and not all the people are aware how it can influence in the long term, for example. So not a lot of people are scared and want to do something with it. For example, like me as well. I was not so much deep in this topic. And yeah, in the future, I think we will see. Who wears these clothes will feel better, I think.
As the ambassador of Celeste, how would you want to promote this brand? What's the best way to promote?
What exactly I would promote?
The brand.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think is the best way to promote Celeste?
Mm-hmm. From my side, as a dancing teacher, I think the best way, yeah, it's just like to show how you can be beautiful and sexy and have no problems because of it, let's say. Because now we are a bit confused and we are losing our femininity because of this scare, because of this fear. And I don't like it. I want all the women being feminine and confident and not scared.
Okay. What do you think is the biggest fear women have in this regards?
Oh, so much fears from everywhere. I said that women have enormous pressure from society. The biggest fear. I think the biggest fear of any person is not being accepted by another people, society. So you always try to adapt, and this is the way how women adapt now, hide themselves, and it's not healthy for our mental health, because we are stopping being ourselves and enjoying life, being happy. So yeah, it's avoid our happiness, unfortunately.
And what do you think is the best way to teach people who visit the website about sex education? Is it like articles, videos, any other method?
For sure now it's videos. In the modern world it's more about videos and maybe podcasts. And the videos of both short and long formats.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to tell the world?
Be yourself and be happy.